This week on Team Pain, the guys were hired again to build a ramp for the 2006 Surf Expo. Volcom Stone's mini ramp jam with a purse of 25 grand, 10,000 for the first place pro, and a chance for amateurs to win cash. As always, they're under the gun. No plans and a tight schedule. The crew battle themselves, forklift guys bringing the wrong ramps, and even Tim Payne himself.
What the f is this? To fly into the ramp?
We're asked to make the ramp different every time for the show, so it's something exciting to show up to.
We want it to be challenging, you know, just like any good ramp. Hopefully you don't figure it out the first try. Maybe it takes a few tries.
A lot of times we have a preconceived design, but this time it's just like happening so fast we really didn't have a good plan of what's going on. The thing that makes it difficult is there's such a power struggle when we get here, like what we're going to build, who's going to do what.
The design of the ramp kind of comes in when we all get together, you know, and everybody puts their 2 cents in, which usually consists of Tim saying, "What about that?" and everybody going, "That's stupid."
The ramp's only 64 feet wide, so if you do too much stuff on it, you can't really flow on it. It's going to be real choppy and the top's going to be all cut up and stuff. We need an 80-foot wide ramp. We show up this morning and the tape's 70 foot by 70 foot, so right off the bat, we're starting out in a negative.
What do you want us to do?
I don't know. Let's wait.
Are you talking
I don't know. Yeah, we are. We're trying to figure what's up.
I wonder where we're going to put the flat bottom.
The first thing that we needed was the flat bottoms of the ramp in so we could start laying out the ramp.
We're always at the mercy of the union guys bringing it in on the forklifts. They won't let us drive them for whatever reason. Probably grounded in some truth. They won't let Tim drive anything.
We're on a standstill right now. Guys that get paid the high dollar on the forklifts, we're waiting for them.
Here it is, lunchtime, and we still don't even have all of our equipment unloaded. When we get to that very last truck, that'll be the first stuff that we need.
One step for boys, one step for girls.
He's not even listening to me, he's looking at you guys. Oh, he took off. Ah, damn. Those Lyft drivers listen to you for about 5 minutes and then they got a mind of their own. They just take off. So hold it down an inch and 3/8. Man, we did this one blind. We got here on Monday and we really didn't have a plan of what we were going to build. I had some ideas and some of my guys are like hardcore street skaters and some of them are, you know, pool riders and some of them ride ramps. And so Monday morning we were arguing, man. We were talking about like, we're gonna build this, we're gonna build that. The last 2 events were on real straight, real basic mini ramp ideas. So this one I wanted to put a hip in it, you know, do something a little unique, have some different elevations where it does take more skill just to ride the ramp.
Every time you have a ramp like this, it takes skateboarding to a whole nother level. You know, the guys always change it up a little bit. So every year these guys show up, they don't know what the ramp's going to look like. The people that are running the event don't know what the ramp's going to look like. Volcom, that sponsors the contest, doesn't know what the ramp's going to look like. And boom, every time it's a surprise. It's part of skateboarding.
Tim has been continuously working with Surf Expo for the last 4 years on any construction of our ramps. We're stoked to have him by far, and we wouldn't pick anybody else. And I won't stand for anybody else to come in and work with us.
When you see Tim and he's at a spot like this or whatnot, and he's building a ramp or he's doing stuff, you almost feel like it's going to be a legitimate event.
When you hire skateboarders to build skateboard ramps, there's no flaws. There's creativity that's built in there, and we know what we're looking for.
He created what we all kind of skate today, which is that perfect tranny, but he had to go through a lot more trial and error than a lot of other ramp builders. He's basically one of the reasons why I got to the level where I'm at is because I got to ride his ramp.
I've seen kids grow up, get sponsored, go pro. Watching them go pro on stuff that Tim built, I mean, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
We're both needle in the arm addicted, like totally hooked on the sport. You know, it's like something it's got both of us big time. We can almost talk without even talking to each other. Just times when we look at stuff just driving in the car and we don't even have to talk. We just know that it's skatable. It's probably gonna, you know, it's already got an impact in each one of our minds, you know. So it's just a connection that almost goes without verbal contact sometimes. It's really cool.
About every 2 years, the fire marshal shows up, not during the build, but during the show. He came and he got the police involved right away before he talked to anybody. And he was threatening to shut people down. He had security out here, and it was really unprofessional the way he handled it. And it created an unsafe situation, which he was responsible for. What he was doing was he was securing himself a job.
I had a friend named Ramblin' Bob. He used to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was
I appreciate it if you want to take
the guy around. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now.
Next up, Team Payne heads out west to build a ramp for the legend, Bob Berquist, and his crazy base jumping style. You see that? That's the Grand Canyon. Team Payne is hired out to build a mini loop for Jackass 2, the movie, where they will attempt to do a mini loop with a pocket bike.
One day I Googled, you know, pocket bike loop, and the only thing that came up was how to break your neck doing a loop on a pocket bike.
It's really funny, like when he's going through it, his head stays right in the center of the loop. It looks hilarious.
When you're this big of a jackass, who are you gonna go to? That's right, Team Payne.